Hello Taurus and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your June 2026 tarot reading for the month ahead for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So hope you're well, Taurus. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome. So your first card we have in the near future. I feel like it's a two-parter here, so I'm going to pull one more card. What do we have for Taurus in the near future? Okay, something to reconsider maybe. Let's see what we have for you for your June 2026 tarot reading, Taurus. As usual, we're going to go through the energies week by week. Just bear in mind there is divine timing and orchestration in all things, but the messages remain the same. All right, what do we have for our lovely Taurians, angel spirits, guides? June 2026 tarot reading for Taurus, thank you. Starting with week 1. What does Taurus need to hear? Thank you. So we have some moderation, we have temperance. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the 5 of Pentacles. And we have the 6 of Swords. Let's see what we have for you. Let's clarify the cards, go deeper into your reading. What do we have for our lovely Taurians, angel spirits, guides? Message for Taurus, thank you. So we have the Page of Pentacles. With that, we have the 9 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the 4 of Cups. So Taurus, the energy of temperance and the Page of Pentacles, it can represent good news. There can be a scenario here where there's some good news coming in, where things are coming back into balance for you. Sometimes there's a level of patience, things, moving at their own pace. But it certainly feels here that things are falling back into balance for you in week 1. It looks like there is some positive news here coming in. The Page of Pentacles can be very positive, to do with news, to do with things like if you've been doing skills development, qualifications, training, learning. There could well be some very positive news on that basis. It can also be very positive news to do with money areas, career areas, business areas opening up for you. Even property, real estate, things like that of a practical nature. So this is what I see for you here, Taurus. I have to say, with the cards on the table, there's such a strong focus in the month of June on what brings you stability and security and what is of value to you. And maybe having a new sense of value in terms of what's important to you and what isn't is the fundamental energy that I'm seeing for you here. Because it looks here, Taurus, with the 9 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands, this can be a sense of conflict. Conflict to do with money for a lot of you. There's a strong sense here, Taurus, that there is some good news coming in where things are falling back into balance in week 1. And this is financial success in terms of money. You've worked hard for it. It's taken a lot of effort and time to get financial success and abundance, even get back into, feeling stable and secure. I feel for a lot of you here that there's some good news, but I feel that coming up to this point, it likely hasn't been easy. because there's a sense of wanting to bring things back into balance. For others of you, it might well be that you're being more cautious and careful in terms of money areas, because I definitely feel there's financial success for you between week 1 and week 2, but then there's conflict about money. Now, this can well be just as soon as you have the money, you or somebody, I don't feel it's you, I think that there are other people who are wanting money from you, or want to spend money, or want to buy money, or you understand there is that sense of just as you're feeling financially successful and abundant, there's conflict to do with money areas, because I think that you're kind of learning some powerful, you've gone through some learning experience to do with value and stability and security and what matters. And there is that sense of good news coming in, stability and security returning into your life, financial success. But you don't want it to go out as quickly as it comes in. And I feel that's the cautious energy as well with the reading. Everything has fallen back into balance. I mean, it would be the same if you've paid off some debt, or you've paid off a big bill, or something along those lines as well, or you've come through a time where you had to be careful and had obligations with money. The same thing would apply. But this just feels that sense of there's real good news now, that you can cultivate something new in terms of money, and a feeling of feeling financially abundant. But there's conflict about that with another person or people. And I feel the issue is because your view of how you might have done things in the past is not the same as it is now. It's what I see for you, because the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, not doing anything that's going to threaten your long-term stability and security and leave you feeling lack. The 5 of Pentacles can represent, I'm not going to be in a situation where I'm in debt again. I'm not going to be in a situation where, I'm vulnerable in terms of, employment even. The 5 of Pentacles can be lack. It can, it represents financial lack. With the 10 of Pentacles, long-term stability and security. So I feel that there's some choice or decision here that you're making, but it's different now in the sense that I'm not going to put myself in a position of lack again by spending or giving or threatening long-term stability and security is the fundamental energy here. It would be the same in terms of things like a sum of money or retirement pots or inheritance coming to you as well. The same thing applies. I feel that there is that sense of long-term stability and security, and it feels like your relationship with what brings you stability has changed. You're not going to do the things that you've done before, and things have changed now. And this is the energy of reconsidering your position, because it's powerful, because I feel that you've gone through some experience and it's made you more cautious, which isn't a bad thing. We can all learn from that in terms of your relationship with how to maintain stability and security and not put yourself in a situation of lack. This is like saying, I don't want to do that because I'll be in debt again, or I could, lose it all again, and I don't want to do that. So this just feels that sense here, Taurus, of not putting yourself in a position that will leave you financially vulnerable again. And that's the energy of reconsidering whatever is asked of you. I feel that you're reluctant to say yes to it, because the 6 of Swords is the worst is behind me now and I'm moving forward to better times. But you've been through it. The energy is that you've been through it. You've been through those choppy waters. And there's a reluctance to whatever somebody is asking of you or wanting to do with money, you're refraining from it in some way. This is about thinking really carefully whether to say yes or no to something, because I certainly feel that you're reluctant to put yourself in a situation of lack again when you're just coming out the other side of it. So this is what I see for you here, Taurus. It certainly feels that this is the reconsider energy in the near future. I feel that you've changed your position. I think that you've gone through some experience here and it's changed you. I do see financial success through hard work, effort. Like I said, this can also be very powerful in terms of sums of money, pots of money. but not wanting to leave yourself in financial lock anymore. It just feels like you're getting back on your feet for a lot of you. You're moving away from those choppy waters and you're getting back on your feet. And then there's conflict about money. Either that, or it can be health issue payouts with this, or moving away from something, so retirement pots, or the worst is behind you in terms of inheritance, getting what you deserve in that respect. But the fundamental energy remains the same. I feel that you're reluctant to, you have financial stability and you don't want to leave yourself in a lack situation. But this is very good in terms of getting back on your feet in terms of career and money as well. Let's see what we have for you. Message from Spirit. We're going to pull 2. We have Seek. The power of Spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of Spirit, including you. We are all one with Spirit and always will be connected to one another. We have Trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be the one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. I mean, this just feels like trusting your intuition in doing things differently this time. Taurus, that's what I have for you for the month of June 2026. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful June 2026, and I will see you next time.